I'm talking about some American heroes today. They true heroes. They not just American heroes, they heroes because they rising up during some difficult times. They rising up during some difficult times. HB, what's happening? Appreciate you. I'm talking about some American heroes, not the ones of the past. I'm talking about some American heroes of today. Jasmine Crockett, Cory Booker, AOC, Bernie Sanders, just to name a few. We'll be talking about some true American heroes, not just American heroes, they heroes. That's what we're talking about today. As y'all come in, make sure you hit up the chat. Let me know you in the building. Talking about some American heroes. They bigger than American heroes because they are heroes during difficult times. While Trump administration is steady tearing down the country, taking people out of the country illegally, cutting Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, our veterans benefits. We talking about it today, but I'm going to share about these American heroes. The first one on the list is Jasmine Crockett. What's your thoughts about Jasmine Crockett? I give that sister much credit. I appreciate all that she's doing. She's not perfect. I'm not here to say these people are perfect. What I'm saying is these are true American heroes because they standing up in the face of big government, big bully governments. They standing up in the face of these big bully governments. As y'all come into the building, go ahead up the chat. I'm talking about some true American heroes. Jasmine Crockett is one of them. And I'm not here to say that she's perfect, but she's standing against power. She's speaking against power. She not just let them take our country and throw it in the trash. She's standing strong for the people. Because guess what? It's about the people, man. It's about the people. Donald Trump and them got us thinking, or what have you thinking, it's about the billionaires. And that's why they're trying to bully their way through everything. They just bullying, bullying, bullying. And there's people out here that saying, nah, we not going for that. We're not afraid of you. Do what you may. But we're not afraid of you. Do what you may. We're going to continue to stand strong. The Cap King, what's happening? I'd like to say what's up to the Cap King. Also, HB, thank you. And everybody else in the room, I appreciate the continued support. Every time they come after Jasmine Crockett, she stand strong and give them what they want. She give them exactly what they want. Because we're not bowing down to this government, this oligarchy. Donald Trump is not a king. We're not bowing down to that. And it's people who are not afraid even of the consequences. One of the, just one that we know of the people that he rounded up and sent to El Salvador, even after the judge told him not to, was an American citizen. And it was proven in court. And now they're saying, well, ain't nothing we can do. They're not even making plans to bring the man back home to his family. This is the kind of government we are under. I'm tired of it. A lot of American citizens are tired of it. That's why we got all these protests throughout the United States. Right now, Cory is in the Senate. Cory Booker, the senator of New Jersey, Cory Booker is in the Senate doing a filibuster. He's been talking for hours since yesterday. That's democracy at work. So don't think people just sitting back letting Trump do what he want to do. No, people are fighting, and everybody's fighting in their own way. And no, they're not fighting how the January 6th insurrectionists did, but they still making a stand, and they making a stand. AOC, Joseph, what's happening? AOC is, and Bernie Sanders and AOC which is the representative Cortez, they call her AOC, they are going around and fighting the government and how he doing things, running the country like an oligarchy. AOC and Bernie Sanders are fighting as well. And we know how Jasmine Crockett get down. But her thing is she in support of the movement to bring Tesla down because of Elon Musk. She's not supporting burning the cars or any violence. It's a nonviolent movement, but she's supporting the bringing down of Tesla and Elon Musk. But these are American heroes. Don't think they just sitting back and letting Donald Trump do whatever he want to do. Donald Trump has lost plenty of court cases, though he's arrogant and defies the court sometimes, but he have lost a number of court cases. But as I said, one of the people that we know of that he sent to El Salvador was an American citizen. That should never happen. That's why I always say that immigrants as well deserve due process, because even if you violate one person's rights, that's a travesty. That should never happen in the United States. Utah, I'm not hating on speaking facts, man. You can listen to it or not. You don't have to be here. That's where I'm at. You don't have to be here, man. I'm just speaking facts. You can enjoy the ride or not, or get to bouncing is what you can do. But what I'm saying is, when they took those immigrants, just took them out with no due process, that was a violation. And I was offended because I know one thing. If you can do anything to anybody in this country, you can also do it to a black man, such as myself. Byron, I'm going to go ahead and block you, man. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and remove you. Bye. Not playing no games, man. Anybody else be disrespectful, you getting up out of here today. I'm talking about some true heroes, man. Jasmine Crockett, Cory Booker, AOC, Bernie Sanders, those that's not afraid to stand against this corrupt government, Donald Trump and his right-hand man, Elon Musk. They're not afraid to stand against this. That's why it's a movement all throughout, not only the United States. This movement is not just the United States. It's throughout the world. They are protesting Tesla. They are protesting Tesla. Also, AOC and Bernie Sanders are protesting Donald Trump and the way he's running the government, trying to cut Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, veterans benefits, trying to get taxes for the rich. I'm standing with those type people. And this is the thing. It doesn't matter whether you're Democrat, Republican, or independent. Now is the time to stand up, man, because anytime a government want to take your rights, he take rights of all citizens. So y'all wake up. Those who continue to follow this man, his thing is just to take rights. I'm inevitable. You said protesting doesn't include terrorism. We're not supporting terrorism, no type of terrorism, right? The terrorists is the people that Donald Trump gave a pardon to. Those were terrorists, them white supremacists. Those were the terrorists. Hey, free, I'm going to go, I'm going to block you. This is my message to any clowns, man. Before you come on this live, read my community guidelines. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm talking about some real people, some good people. Jasmine Crockett, who's standing against a racist president who think he king. That's what EC was happening. As y'all come in here, man, make sure you read these community guidelines, because I'm cutting jokers off. I ain't got time to play. Go ahead, Goop Pinder, go ahead, ask your question, sir. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Yo, I don't know. Hey, Goop Pender, I don't know if you joking or what, man, but that was comical. I wouldn't mind meeting anybody, as long as they respectful. Don't try nothing funny. Why you say that, Goop Pender? Man, I done blocked 2 people already. They coming on here clowning. I don't mind anybody disagreeing with me. I don't mind that. Appreciate that, Goop Pender. You stay blessed too, sir. Deacon Frost, what's happening? Goop Pender said Trump is a clown. Yeah, today, man, I'm acknowledging, man, some of the people that's standing against him. You know, like Jasmine Crockett, for one. Also, if y'all don't know, man, Cory Booker been on the Senate floor since last night, just talking. Goop Pender, I appreciate the subscribe. Savage, what's up? I got a question. Savage said, have you ever noticed the spelling of Democrats and demons? Ever notice how they act also? I know we can't talk about acting when we look at your president and all that he does. He's one of the most disrespectful human beings, not just president. So don't play holier than thou, man. When you got a disrespectful, inconsiderate president, man. Send threats to reporters. Threaten judges. He filibustered. Hey, EC, have you been keeping up with it? Cory Booker been talking on the Senate since last night, man. Have you not been paying attention? My brother EC, have you been paying attention to that? What he doing? He going against like Savage. Y'all quick to be holy, man. Man, they got so many videos of Trump talking about disabled reporters and other people. Don't you dare bring that on my live, man. Trump had Kid Rock in the White House today. Yeah. The United States would never come back from this treacherous, felonious. Yeah, Jasmine Crockett is not afraid of them, and she speaks her mind. That's what I respect about her. I'm not going to declare that she's perfect, but listen, in times like this, you got to have people to stand up. Because what Trump is trying to do is put fear in people. So he sent his the attorney general to send her threats, telling her to tread lightly. What do you mean tread lightly? We're not afraid of you, man, and what you can do. None of y'all. And that's what we need. But thank you about that, Jocelyn Kim. You said Trump had Kid Rock at the White House. Yeah. Jasmine Crockett is who we need in the White House. Okay. Deacon Frost. Deacon Frost said Democrats should be in office right now, not Trump, anyone but Trump. Savage said, why do you keep excusing your actions and only pinpointing the Republicans? See, listen, man, stop doing this Democrat-Republican thing. Because guess what? Right now, it's the billionaires and then it's the American citizens, man. People have been moved past that. Bernie Sanders and them, they've been working together with Republicans who's tired of this. There's a lot of people who voted for Trump that they tired, man. So get out of that, Savage. Why don't you take some self-responsibility? That's something Trump has never did. Write Trump a letter and tell him to take some self-responsibility. Because we're talking about right now, President Trump and his actions, man. And I know you can't condone everything he's doing. Ignore Democrats' wrongdoings, which has been a lot. That's the problem. Y'all look, Democrats, Republicans. What about the president now, man? And he taking your parents and grandparents Medicaid and Medicare, going after their Social Security. Talk about now. Jocelyn Kim, thank you for the response. You said when we get some responsible adult Republicans, we can speak up for them. Those days are over. And you're right. They just letting him do whatever he want to do. I see a lot of messages has been held. As you come into the room, make sure you read the community guidelines. You talking crazy, it ain't even gonna show up. And if I see something crazy, I'm gonna mess around and block you. So just be respectful when you come on this live. Peace out, Savage. Appreciate you. All I'm saying, man, we got some true heroes, man, standing against this wicked government who think he a king and trying to instill fear in people that don't just agree with everything that he say. No, we don't agree with everything you say. Mr. President, you continue to be disrespectful. It said, I'm Inevitable, who wrote the 94 crime law that targeted minorities. Yeah, that happened. But it's 2025. Can we deal with the president now? Y'all keep going back to the past. I got to go to work. You keep a great day. Keep speaking the truth. Thank you, Jocelyn Kim. Appreciate that. I'm inevitable. Biden. I'm inevitable said Biden. The Clintons also. But anything that one person don't just make a law, it was a lot of Republicans. That was a bipartisan bill. So do your research, man. That was a bipartisan bill. I made mistakes during that time. And I suffered the consequences. I'm not blaming nobody for the mistakes I made. Deacon Frost said, I voted for Harris. That's what's up, Deacon. EC, you at work on break? Sorry. Listen, man. Right now, I'm just acknowledging, man, our heroes, man. And we gotta acknowledge them and appreciate them. Jasmine Crockett has been getting threats on her life, but she continued to stand strong and fight against these wicked jokers, man. Joseph Frost said Harris sucks. I'm sorry, y'all. That's your opinion. She will be doing better than Trump. Look at the prices. Look at the economy. Look at your 401ks right now. And tomorrow is what President Trump calls Liberation Day. When he gonna do these tariffs? Y'all need to wake up, man. Said Kamala Harris denounced Jesus at a meeting. Yeah, that's what kind of a leader. Do you think Trump believe in any God but money? Stop doing that, man. EC, Deacon, I'm Blade. Okay. Peter Jones, Savage. Oh, I'm so sure probably another Jesse Smollett. Okay. Listen, man. Right now in these uncertain times, we need strong people. We need Bernie Sanders. We need Representative AOC, which is Cortez. We need them to continue to talk out and speak against this wicked government. Joseph Frost said, I don't see no big difference, honestly. Now, Bernie, I agree. Bernie doing a hell of a job, man. At his age, he's still going out. Kwamil Shalal said we need more Muslims. And there wouldn't be no problem with me. Probably so. We need more good people that's going to do the right thing and not stand up for wickedness. Savage, come on, man. You was doing all right. Now you're being disrespectful. Savage says, I think this dude is a DEI hired just for CNN. Listen, your whole administration are DEI, incompetent, leaking top secret information. Don't you talk about no DEI and incompetent. That's your administration. Trump and the entire administration is incompetent. Not me. Thank you, though. I'm talking about some heroes, man. People that's standing against the BS. Standing against wicked Trump. Because that's who he is. And guess what? They done named the recession after him. He's the first president they ever named a recession after. It's called the Trump session. Go look that up. I'm not just talking. I'm speaking facts. Look that up. Any of y'all messes being held, I'm not letting it come through. Talk with some sense and send your message through. President Trump sending people around, the ICE people, to go to universities to catch people that don't agree with him, that's a coward. We got a trash president, the worst president ever. Listen, Mikey Sharma, the New York Times called this recession, because we're going into a recession. Let me tell you, they call it a Trump session. His economy is only to fill the pockets of billionaires. You're talking about economy. You think prices are high now? Wait till the rest of the week so that you continue to support this clown, because that's what he is. EC said, yo, I like Bernie when Killer Mike promoted him. But then Bernie supported Hillary. Yeah. Savage, I thought you was going, man. You need to get off social media and get into a church and ask the Lord for help. Ask for help for the Republicans, man. I know you don't believe in all that they doing. If you do, you probably need to get in the church. Ask for forgiveness. But thank you. You come on this live, man, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get the raw medicine, man. And you ain't gonna be able to come here with your lies. Because I do my research before I come on. I don't see how you can support this clown. You got groups going out there just snatching people up. But you all right with that, though. I ain't say nothing about magic. I said McKee. Is Mahek Sharma. Sharma, I can tell who you voted for. I don't claim no party, but I'm gonna tell you that I didn't vote for the clown. I did not vote for him. If I didn't give none, why are you still here? I'm gonna go places where I can learn. That's me. So you must be learning something. I appreciate the support, man. Talking to you, Savage, I appreciate the support. Okay. Let me go back. Let me get back some of these messages. Appreciate that, sir. You said, man, I live in Budapest, but I understand where you're coming from. Appreciate you. And it doesn't matter who I voted for, but I know you voted for Trump. That's okay too. But now, after all that he's doing, I know you can see something to say, man, cutting funding for farmers. Ronald is the GOAT. What's up? Y'all, some of y'all just talk, man. Don't even know what you're supporting. Read the community guideline, because some of that stuff getting held up. And if you talking crazy, I catch you coming through, I'm chopping your head off. You getting blocked. You will be blocked. That's all it is, man. It's saying the word. Let me see. Savage, go peace out, man. Go somewhere where you can learn something. Sharma, Trump ain't making you no money right now, man. Stop lying for the man. All the gains he had since January, he done lost it already. And then tomorrow, it's going to be even worse, man. Stop lying just because you voted for this clown. He making you tons of money. Where? Not true. But as I was saying, man, I want to talk about these true heroes, man. These people standing against the powers that be, a wicked government, and Donald Trump, and Elon Musk, and the whole squad. The heroes I'm acknowledging is Jasmine Crockett. She ain't playing the radio with them. Every time they come for her, they even sick the Attorney General on her, and she clapped back at her. She's not afraid. Hey, you might want to sell though. Who is that? Sharma, you might want to sell that stuff, man. Because the economy in America, they're going to have problems and it will affect the crypto. So it's not going to be exempt. So you might want to sell some of that stuff real soon. Yeah, is stuff going to drop on EC? EC said right now I'm on Forex waiting for April 2nd drop. Buy in and ride up, just waiting. Listen, the price is going to drop. The prices are going to drop on April 2nd. Sharma, that's good. He said going to buy, out of the dip. It's going to be a dip. It's going to be a dip, and the American economy going to be down to the ground. I know what the market is doing. That stuff is public knowledge. So that stuff, people can lie, but numbers can't. So I can speak, Savage. I can speak on numbers. And you're going to see tomorrow, man, that clown you voted for, who don't care nothing about you, you're going to see. So I can speak about public. But continue to follow a clown who you're not even allowed to disagree with about nothing. You disagree with him on one thing, he gonna cut you off and come after you. How he coming after them professors, coming after reporters, coming after judges, because that's what type of individual Donald Trump is. Okay, you still caught up in ain't all that Republican Democrat stuff is over, man. You better pay attention to your own town hall meetings. Republicans are upset with this. The ones who are not afraid to speak out. Don't hop unsold, wait for bigger dips. Honestly, I want you guys to keep thinking this way. Okay, he just said that already. Why she talk like she's in the hood in Congress? Why can't she talk like? Why did white women talk how they talk? How your attorney general talk how she talk? Huh? Like a preppy white woman. I mean, what is that? Don't try to talk down on Jasmine Crockett. What's wrong with you, man? That's my black queen. What is wrong with you? Show some respect. She does not fear that Donald Trump and his crew. She not worried about none of them. Oh, you got the Ethereum. Okay, Sharma. Cookie, this is why you don't smoke crack. Cookie, don't smoke it then. That's all I can tell you. Don't stop smoking it. If you smoke it, don't smoke it. You gonna put that in your 401k? EC, you said you're gonna put, after you make money off the dip, you're gonna put in the 401? Okay. Oh, they matched 15. Okay, that's a good look. Where's India, my man? Sharma, you might not know, but you can be more than one things. She is, you said Kamala is Indian, my man. You didn't know you can be more than one things? She black too. You didn't know that? EC said I got hurt on Ethereum too. Yeah. Cookie, if you smoking crack, you need to get off of this live. Don't come on talking about crack. Don't talk about crack on here. We on some other stuff. So go ahead with your MAGA behind and get up off of here. You the only one smoking crack. Savage, good luck to you. You told me 20 minutes ago that you was bouncing, but you still here. Sherman said, Savage high as F. He probably is. And the female cookie might be high too. He said, what you think of Andrew Tate? Right now, what I'm thinking about is Jasmine Crockett. We can get back to that. But right now, I'm thinking of some of these heroes, man, that's doing the work that needs to be done. Also, Cory Booker, man. Cory Booker is on the Senate. He's been on the Senate for hours since last night. Indian, black, like my Jamaica family cousin. Also, I got Chinese black cousins and Mexican black nephews. That's what's up, EC. I read that. You said Kamala is Indian and black, like my Jamaican family cousins. Also, I got Chinese black cousins and Mexican black nephews. Thanks for sharing that, EC. Appreciate that. But I'm acknowledging, man, my people, man, those who standing up against the powers, not afraid of the powers that be, even though the powers is threatening people, they threatening judges, they want to impeach judges that rule against them, they want to threaten reporters that tell the truth. Jasmine Crockett said, nah, I'm speaking truth to power and you take it how you want. And then they're going to sick the attorney general on her and say, you better tread lightly or else what? What are you going to do? Lock somebody up? But that's a society we in right now. President Trump kidnapped an American citizen and took him over El Salvador with the immigrants. Because that's how he is. That's how he made. He's a racist piece of trash, in my opinion. I'm not biting my tongue on that. Do what he may. Not afraid, not concerned about that. He's a racist piece of trash, and his administration is incompetent. But big shout out to people like Jasmine Crockett who's standing up against this. I guess he want to be this wannabe king. Stand against that. Speak against it. Bernie Sanders, Representative AOC, doing big major rallies with Republicans and Democrats, because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take both of them. It's going to take both of, it's going to take all American citizens who's tired of this president going after veterans benefits, going after the Social Security Administration, going after Medicaid and Medicare, trying to dismantle the education system. This Trump. Hey, Savage, you could keep talking about when she said Governor Hot Wheels. It was nowhere compared to what Trump said and what he continued to say and do about people. But you are right with that. Y'all pick and choose, man. So hypocritical. Y'all haven't called one thing out that Trump did, and he continued to violate. Do you see Cory Booker on the floor? He going against a lot of the Trump policies. Corey Griffin. Let me fix that. How has he affected you? Because it's corrupt. Corey Griffin, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. How has he affected you? Are you speaking about Trump? Let me know who you're speaking about, Corey. You said, how has he affected you? EC, my man, I appreciate you. AOC is not clueless, man. She got, the clueless is that whole Trump administration. From the Attorney General, have you listened to any of them speak? Marjorie Greene, those people are the clueless people, not AOC. AOC is standing against that. She out there marching every day at these rallies. Trump and them can't even have rallies because Republicans are upset. He can't even have these rallies because they're upset. He told them don't have rallies because he don't want to hear people. And he knows it's not looking good for him. That's why he told them don't hold rallies. Well, AOC is holding rallies with Bernie Sanders, with Democrats and Republicans and independents. Sharma said AOC is hot. Cory, it don't matter if you black or not. I didn't say whether somebody was black, but I'm just saying. I was asking who were you talking about? Listen, man, you are uninformed, man. You so uninformed. David Duke supports President Trump. President Trump supports David Dukes. President Trump support white supremacy. That's why are you even here, man? I shouldn't, this elementary 101, I gotta tell you basic stuff. It's crazy you don't know this stuff. Not the Democrat Party, it's the Republican Party. That's the party of the Klan. What are you talking about? Cory said, I'm from Watts. What's up? Cory, what's happening? Man, that gas is high everywhere you go. Listen, man. All the lies from Elon Musk, a lot of them stuff is lies. They was fact checking. They was able to fact check a lot of the stuff with Doge. They were able to do that at one time. And they found that when he said that he saved 8 billion or found 8 billion, it was only 8 million. That's a big discrepancy. So now what they do, you can't even fact check because he'll say he found this, but there's no numbers. There's no numbers associated with any of the grants. So you can't even fact check it. So that Doge website is a joke. That website is a joke to appear that he being transparent when all the time, who knows what he talking about? Put the numbers back on so they can continue to fact check you. EC, I respect that. EC said AOC is good looking, so is Kamala, but I wouldn't vote for them. That's what's up. Y'all love Trump because he's not ruling over y'all. He's not the president there. Hey, do y'all love y'all president in Hungary? Sharma, you said people here in Hungary love Trump. Yeah, because the propaganda that he's spinning to y'all media, they pay for that. Cory, you said a mouthful. You said they're corrupt, my boy. That's why they're dismantling the government. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Smalley 809 said Doe's been lying and overstating figures. You better, a lot of people don't know that because they just taking everything Elon Musk for face value while he studied getting government contracts, but he want to cut everything else. EC says some women make good girlfriends like AOC and Kamala, but not good wives. Hey, we can't go. We just say not good politicians if that's what you feel. But we don't know nothing about wives or nothing like that. Jordan, it said is, but it stopped. I didn't get it. Sherman said Kamala too old, but if I ever found AC, come on, man. Savage, I'm going to tell you again, since you ain't got a clue, man. Nobody taught you nothing. The KKK is supported by the Republicans, man. When they came and marched in the Carolinas, they came on behalf of Trump. When they bum rushed the Capitol, they came on behalf of Trump, these white supremacists. David Duke openly supports President Trump and vice versa. They try to get Trump to denounce David Duke's on his last term. He would not do it. You so uninformed, man. Trump is backed by the Klan, and the Klan backs Trump. Get your facts together before you come on this live. You done went back to slavery. That's America as a whole, man. Slavery includes America as a whole. Get your facts right, man. You try to go to slavery like you're going to try to out-slick talk somebody. That's America as a whole. But guess who's continuing that mindset and that mentality? It's the Republican Party who's continuing that right now. Cory says, let me get that back. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. Okay. Cory Griffin, listen, the government in Louisiana talk about their finding that he's a Democrat. Right. Where them checks at? They done saved so much money, right? Where them checks they've been lying to y'all about? We done found so much money, we gonna send checks out. They know y'all will fall for anything, man. Right now, Trump ratings is so far down in the dirt. That's why they gotta continue to lie. And they don't want you to fact check them. Yeah, EC said my black American godparent were Republican, but like Kennedy. Yeah. You know, if you go back to Ronald Reagan, he was beloved on both sides. Why? Because Reagan worked for the people, man. And that's one thing President Trump lacks. With President Trump is about President Trump, his family, and his billionaire buddies. That's all it's about. And if you disagree with him, you'll find how quick he'll cut you off. As I was saying, man, the heroes right now standing in the midst of this madness, this oligarchy type government, authoritarian type government, is Jasmine Crockett, Cory Booker, AOC, Al Green, Bernie Sanders. Those are the people, man, that's standing against power. Oh. Those are the people standing against power. I just wanted to come to make sure I give a shout out to Jasmine Crockett. Continue to stay strong, sister, even though they're trying to threaten you, trying to put fear in your heart. And they also want to do stuff to you to put fear in us, but we're not falling for it. We're not afraid of you. We continue to stand strong. I will continue to speak as long as I have the breath in my body, a right state of mind. I'm not afraid of this government, this wicked government. Talking about Democrats and Republicans. No, it's the billionaires. And then it's American citizens. How the saying go? Of the people, by the people, for the people. Ain't that what they say? Of the people, by the people, for the people. But guess what this government is? Of the billionaires, by the billionaires, and for the billionaires. It don't include none of the little people. So y'all can continue to ride like you're going to get some crumbs off their table. You're not going to get nothing, man, because it's about the billionaires and their interests. It's not about you, man. They can care less about you. President Trump don't care about nobody. President Trump doesn't care about nobody but him, his family, and his billionaire buddies. That's why they gonna get the tax break and we ain't gonna get nothing. We gonna continue to pay taxes Why they get the big tax breaks? Let me fix this. So I want to shout out, man, these true heroes. And not only are they American heroes, man, they are heroes because they're standing against power. Continue to stand against power. Jasmine Crockett, don't let them rattle you. Don't let them shake you. Don't let them roll you. Keep up the good work. We appreciate your good work. We're not saying that she's perfect, but she's standing against power and she's not afraid. AOC is standing against power. She's not afraid. Cory Booker is standing against power and he's not afraid. As we speak right now, Cory Booker is on the Senate floor still speaking since yesterday. People are making a stand. Then they got these AOC and Bernie Sanders got these meetings and these town halls all over the country with Democrats, Republicans, and independents. They fighting against this wicked government. Jasmine Crockett is supporting the takedown of Tesla, and we're not talking about burning cars or none of that. She's supporting the boycott, and they marching at all these showroom floors all over the country. You just can't take veterans' jobs and federal employees' jobs, have a saw in the air like it's a joke. That's how people feed their families. So Americans have become frustrated and they tired. And that's why they marching and protesting all throughout the United States. Let me fix this. Let me fix this. I'm sorry. Let me fix that. There we go. 80K VA hospitals jobs are gone. U.S. vets can't even get. Hold on. I was reading that. Ken Altman, you said 80,000 VA hospital jobs are gone. U.S. vets can't even get them to answer the phone. See, that's the goal. Trump don't care nothing about veterans or none of that. They already was overworked. They already was overworked, and you want to cut the VA, the job, the people that take care of our veterans. That's a travesty. Thank you for sharing that, Ken. Crockett should watch what she says. She plays dumb on TikTok, but she is a smart lawyer. It ticks me off when she doesn't concentrate on the Senate floor. I feel she is coasting through Congress. Hey, EC, I agree with your first part about watching what you say. That's all of us. We need to watch what we say. But she is focused, and I encourage her to continue to fight, man. Smalley 809 said they think they're going to become billionaires by going along with everything they do. Some people believe that. Some people believe that. Blee Wade. Is Blee Wadey? What's up, bro? Have a good day. There's someone. Appreciate you. Hey, Savage, it's not about whether Democrats or Republicans support Doge, right? How much is the average Doge salary, employee? Tell me that if you know. I just want to see if you know. The average Doge employee salary, how much is that? Omar Swade, why y'all got it? See, almost saying Miss Ratchet is like trying to call him the N-word on the slide. Omar, don't do that, man. She's doing a good job. She's not perfect, but somebody got to speak against this madness. Crypto 2021 from UK. What's happening? Appreciate you chiming in. Hey, Crypto 2021. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you a pass. Go and read the community guidelines, because I'm blocking jokers on a regular. So go ahead. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Don't be coming here talking crazy. Read the community guidelines. Omar said, yeah, but she can speak with integrity, not ghetto. Listen, man, she do speak with integrity. What more do you want from her? Oh, Crypto said, Jose, my brother. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate y'all chiming in. I don't mind people disagreeing, but I'm not going to have you coming on here talking crazy, man. As I was saying, man, I'm acknowledging these heroes, man, who's standing up in the face of power during these dark times. As I said, Jasmine Crockett, she's doing a good job. Javin Sally made a good point, said marching has never gotten us anywhere. It makes me how much people complain about nothing. But when I said marching, like Bernie Sanders and AOC, they holding town halls, hearing from people. They taking questions. They talking. It's not just a march with Bernie Sanders and them, but I get what you're saying about the marches. They protesting at Tesla, though. That's a whole different movement. That's a different movement. But as far as Bernie Sanders and AOC, they not marching. They holding rallies where they talking to Democrats and Republicans. They hearing the concerns of Americans. But I get your point. Is Javon? Is it Javon? Do you pronounce it Javin? Probably Javon. Man, thanks for sharing that. Crypto. Crypto 2021 said, you will use that line soon, is a great icebreaker. Breaker. Savage. Governor Hot Wheels down in Texas. A paralyzed man in a wheelchair is integrity, isn't it? Listen, man, she don't get no pass for that. That was a misstep. But your president, he don't be misstepping. You seen the video with him talking about the reporter? They got multiple videos of Trump. Share one of those. Share something about that. About how Trump is very disrespectful. And then another thing, you know, Prince Harry, his visa had ran out. Let me fix this. Fix this. Prince Harry's visa had ran out. Prince Harry's visa had ran out. And they asked Trump about it. Trump, what are you going to do? This to you, Savage. Trump told the reporter, he said, I'm not going to go after Harry. Harry has enough problems already dealing with his wife. She's terrible. Every African American, Trump always has something negative to say about. That was disrespectful to Prince Harry, and it was disrespectful to her. But that's how I think about black people, man. And y'all continue to give them a pass. But I just wanted you to hear that, Savage. Let me fix this. Let me fix this. How did I do that? Okay. Ken said, Savage, can you stay on topic or did you forget? Okay. That he kept dodging, so I have to ask a different one. Listen, Savage, there's a lot of messages. I can't just read every one. I'm not intentionally trying to skip your message. Omar said, I think at the end of the day, they're both wrong. And only cares about themselves. And in a lot of cases, a lot of politicians are like that. But right now, those who are standing up, they can't care about themselves. They're standing up against powers. Those who have power to do something to them. So they're not about themselves. keep doing that. Okay. You asked how the GOP was racist when they freed the slave, and he said, "I told you." So you cool with all the fraud and waste? Listen, Omar. Right now, the biggest fraud and waste is President Trump and Elon Musk with all them government contracts. With all this cutting, they're not cutting none of his government contracts, billion-dollar contracts. That's why they need to cut. Not our Medicaid and Medicare, our old folks, hospitals, children meals, veterans benefits. Right, Ken, that was a good point. Ken said no one is cool with the fraud and abuse. The problem is mixing the executive and legislative branches. There's supposed to be a check against the other. That's a fact. If we have it Trump's way, he'll control all of it. Omar, we're going to agree to disagree. They're not standing up because they're being exposed. They're standing up to expose this government and let you know, because this is how it works. This is called a democracy. And somebody gonna say, no, this is for the republic for which we stand. This is the practice of a democracy, man. And the people are standing up against power, especially when you're overstepping your boundaries. Just tell you not to send people out of the country, you do it anyway. I'm Trump, I can do what I want to do. That's a problem. Mike DeGeorge. Mike DeGeorge said, which corrupt GOP freed slaves? Good question. Listen, man, Savage, there's a lot of stuff you don't even know about Trump. Trump got backdoor situation. He owed Putin. Ain't no telling what kind of deals President Trump got going on. So don't think ain't no backdoor stuff going on with Trump. He's the backdoor man. Selling the country off, $5 million a pop. Mark said, please change the battery in your smoke detector. Okay. Exclusively my POV. You just talking. Add me on so I can show your viewers how much you're lying. Listen, man, I don't mind adding you on, but first thing I gotta see, this is the take, because you ain't got a shot with me, man. You gonna look like a clown. I add you on, but you gonna have to. The litmus test is, can you disagree with anything Trump said? And I'm not talking about, oh, I disagree with his voice tone. If you ain't a coward and you got a backbone, show me how you disagree with this clown. And we can go at it, man. Don't play with me, man. The executive is the highest ranking. You know, we learned this in 7th grade history. Listen, it's a balance, man. It's a balance. So you won't have somebody like they anticipated somebody like Trump. That's why they made the government like it is. So don't think, oh, because he's the president, he can do this and do what he wants. It don't work like that, Savage. Ken said they're only looking for fraud and waste on one side of the aisle. If we're serious, they look at both. That's a fact. Jermaine Chidek, what up? Oh, let me fix this. Let me fix. Oh, man. There it go. Come with facts. Anything I brought on here is facts and can't be disputed. That's why a lot of y'all resort to name calling, because you can't debunk anything I said out of my mouth. Still not to be in place of laws when there are laws already in place. Okay. Hey, exclusively my POV. Bring your facts. Anything that I said, rewind it back, disagree, point it out, and disagree that so you can get embarrassed. Because if I brought it in here, I done already researched it. So don't just run your trap. Disagree with the point. I'll wait. Listen, Putin got Trump wrapped around his fingers, man, and it's sad that you don't obviously see that. That's why Trump can't be as firm with Putin as other presidents has. You see, he ain't do that. He ain't honor that ceasefire. Putin did not honor the ceasefire. Trump ain't send no planes over there. Savage, all you got to do is debunk somebody point by point, and you haven't done that yet. You cannot do that. Did your president not let 1,600 white supremacists out? Let's start with that, and then you debunk that. Let's go, Savage, me and you. Did your president not pardon 1,600 white supremacists that ran up in the White House, were insurrectionists? Let's go. Waiting for you. Cory said he just threatened to put all he do is mouth with Russia. He done bombed Yemen. He done sent them planes over there for Yemen, but he ain't doing that with Russia. Trump act crazy, but he got good sense though. He know not to violate that. Talking about he threatened to put tariffs on. Ken, that's powerful. Ken said you would never use logic to change a person's mind who didn't use logic to come to their conclusion. Good point. Cory said they didn't deserve no life sentence. Hold on. Cory says they didn't deserve no life sentence for going in a public building. Listen, man, they were insurrectionists, man. But y'all was okay when they sent them people out of the country with no due process. But since they white supremacists, oh, we got to treat them right. These people hurt police. On 1 minute, y'all say back to blue. We love the blue, love this law and order. Come on, man, make your mind up. Let me fix that. Keep doing that. Joseph said, man, you still here? What's the topic today? If you miss a topic, it's about going, man. It's about going right now. Savage, man, I don't want to have to block you, man, for talking about uneducated. I know a point, and every point I can go one by one and you won't be able to debunk it. You'll be able to call names because that's what y'all do. But just get with the program. Right now, it ain't even just Democrats and Republicans, man. It's the billionaires, and then it's the rest of us, man. Are you on the side of the billionaires? Where you at? You a billionaire? Or you with the other American citizens? Ken says, Savage, you just making claims without no facts behind them. Cory, it was proven in court, man. At least one of the people that they sent back out of the country was an American citizen, man. That's a violation. And this coward president talking about, oh, it's nothing they can do. That man is sitting in the El Salvador prison, man. That ain't cool. You wouldn't want that for your family. Red Man Fire said, well, Black Lives Matter beat people up and burn buildings down, and you said nothing. It was 1,600 of them, man. Don't tell me you don't know that either. Please don't tell me you don't know that. Let me move on. Why, you're wrong. Then you change topics. Listen, if I bring something, I'm on my channel, right? If you want to debunk that, you bring your proof. You debunk and said, no, he said 1,600. I'm a debunk, and then present your evidence. It ain't up to me to present it. I'm bringing you my truth. If you want to come and watch this show, you bring the evidence here. That's your responsibility. Cory, I don't say nothing about no life sentence. But if you hurt officers, if I hit an officer, I'm going to get a lot of time. If a group of us hit officers, we'll get a lot of time, though. Joe Pack, Cracker 2. It said Joe Pack, Cracker 2. Jasmine Crockett is a future president. She's an intellectual, beautiful lady. God bless and keep her safe. Yeah, we want her to be safe. We ain't going to just leave her out there to dry. Listen, Savage, this one, I ain't going to say nothing against on that. Savage said, Black Lives Matter, big, large mansion. Listen, let me clarify. If I ever mention Black Lives Matter, I'm not talking about that organization because I can't verify them. I just be talking about my black life and the people Black lives I know matter. So they may have a big house and some of them did make money. So if you ever, Savage, if you ever hear me bring up Black Lives Matter, I'm talking about the principle, not no organization. So you ain't gonna get no argument from me about that organization. I saw that Trump did let a black lady out. They got a lot of time. Okay. But then you turn around on the next hand and try to outlaw the practice of black studies, defund black universities. That's almost like a drug dealer. And then you want to go give out turkeys. Come on, man. Ken said Savage had none. We need a Trump. Cory said we needed Trump. Trump hadn't changed your life, not financially. All you got to do is look at the price. Y'all said y'all was crying about the price of eggs. Trump has not benefited your life financially since he's been in office. So don't come with the lies. You can lie, but numbers don't lie. Joseph said, hey guys, Mark is very educated. He talks about this every day. This is his stuff. He sees that Savage is correct about cocaine in the White House. Ken, I'm asking you a point blank question, Savage. Why can't you answer it? Cory, they never go to jail. Okay. Cory also said they need to stop the mass incarceration BS that's going on in this country. Guess what? You're right about that, but guess what? We, people, got to stop committing crimes. If we know there's a trap there, why we keep putting our hand in the trap trying to get the cheese? That's our fault if we keep trying to get the cheese. And yeah, they got some laws, mandatory sentences, and all that BS, but we don't have to go for it every time. Somebody, Cory, stay on topic, man. You talking about Sleepy Joe. Iron Warrior said Trump is a great white hope. Ken said no, he's orange. Cory, and gave her a position in the White House. I don't know like what kind of position, because I know what he gave her. I'm not saying I don't know what he gave her, but I really don't know what that entails, because nobody never had that position. So her job is to really help, other people get pardons and all that. But Cory, all the black people that was rallying the blacks for Trump, you notice he didn't give none of them a position. None of them. What did that tell you, man? Joseph, has he done one thing he promised? No. Because this is what he did, right? And a lot of y'all gonna say, no, he didn't. Trump did a lot of lying. One of the main things Trump lied about is knowing about Project 2025. I never heard of Project 2025, but everything he's doing is right out of the playbook of Project 2025. So good point, Joe Pack. Cory said he got the police off him, making BS on me. Oh, Trump helped you out. Okay. He said Trump's doing great. The Shaker Taker, what's good? He said, what's good, Mark? What up? To think. Joe Pack said he hadn't been told what to think. You right, it is with Trump. Trump got to tell you how to think, and you better follow it to a T. Okay, Ken says, Savage, where in the Constitution does it say the executive is the strongest? I have mine open and can't find it. Because it ain't in there. It's 3 branches, and what they do, like you said, is checks and balances. Thank you for bringing that out. Okay. Cory shared about experience where somebody lied on him. So you feel like Trump helped you out? Jim Borgini, think about it. Joe Pack said turkey's voting for Christmas. Okay. Joe Pack, that was, man, it almost slipped. He said that's like turkeys voting for Thanksgiving. You know you're going to get cooked. Yo. Good point. I'm going to skip that, Cory. You talking a little crazy. Yeah, I say not for the innocent people, because you got innocent, Cory. I'm not talking about innocent people. When you're talking about mass incarceration, like in the 80s, man, they had the drug mandatory minimums and all that. A lot of them was people that was involved in the drug game. I'm talking about those people. I'm not talking about innocent people, man. Yo. Dunning-Kruger. Okay. Trump did so many things he promised, you bugging. Jim, I disagree with that, man. He said on day 1, he was going to fix the economy. Is the economy fixed? No, because he made all these executive orders. If he wanted to really work on the economy, he would be working towards that. Ain't did nothing involving the economy, but making prices go up higher and higher. He says hearsay, not hearsay. Catchphrases and buzzwords. After that, they no idea. Close the border. The closing the border ain't benefit me no kind of way, man. But when you send people out without due process, unconstitutionally, that's a problem with me, because I know anything you do to anybody in this country, you can do to me as a black man. So I'm offended by that. Somebody said blacks for Trump. That's what's up. You got it right. Listen, man, there's a lot of comments, man. I can't keep up with everything. But listen, I done been on here a long time, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all for the comments, whether you agree with me or not. But when you come on this live, make sure you come correct, man. Do your homework before you come on this live, man, please. Do your homework before you come on this live. If you have not done it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification, man, so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Oh, Joe Peck said no. I said blacks for Trumps or turkeys voting for Christmas. I got it when you said it. When I read it, I got that, Joe Peck. And that's what it is. Cory said they do the same in Dubai. Yeah. We talking about the United States, though. The Constitution is for the citizens of the U.S., dude. It's not for everybody that comes here. But listen, man, it's a whole nother topic. But even if you're born here, birthright, you heard of that, right? You're an American citizen. So the Constitution applies to you. And now you're growing up, you're a teenager, and they want to just send you out. That ain't right. That's something I disagree with. But like I said, man, spinal compression. He said we got to get these illegals out. Okay. Savage said blacks for Trump. Okay, my man said it's turkeys, like turkeys voting for Christmas. Y'all want to get cooked. But listen, man, thank y'all, man. And what I try to do, I try to come every day. But do your homework when you come on here, man, so you'll be better prepared. Y'all understand that? Do your homework before you come on here. And remember this, man, it's not necessarily Democrats and Republicans. Ken said, ooh. Ken said he almost got the Constitution memorized. I might need a copy of that thing, so I ain't got to keep looking up every time. Can you PDF it? Ken, can you PDF that Constitution? It's already in PDF form. I know how to look it up. I know how to look it up. I guess I can find a PDF, make it fit on the computer. But anyway, man, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, go and share this live, share the live, tell your friend, tell your friend. But until next time, y'all be safe out there. Peace.